Welcome back to Facer Plays Japan Badly. This will be probably the 9th episode I've recorded tonight, and it will be the final one, not in the series, hoping to continue quite a bit further. As you can see, we have now expanded a bit north. Unite Japan, as was the original goal. Started to unite this area and colonise down here. Our next targets are Brunei and Pasai, before eventually possibly moving on to Bahmanis in India, because that will be a nice, interesting war. It will also put us with some mainland area which isn't directly close to Ming, so it won't leak institutions like up here does. Across to Yemen, through Korea and into Ming pretty much straight away. We won't give this up, so the issue will still be there, but it won't mean that Ming is quickly spreading in from two sides instead of just one, hopefully. But you never know, we might expand fast and rapidly up here, and so it may well end up becoming an issue where it expands into Ming from both sides. But if we've got Ming surrounded in that way, I do think we do have a good chance of winning a war. The development down here is substantial enough that if we took all of India, I think we'd have a very good shot at fighting Ming, so that would be a plan. We have now found where the Ottomans are, and the Ottomans do seem to be expanding into the Mamluk lands. Looks like QQ has disappeared, as is AQ. Amjam's disappeared. Well, Amjam's appeared. Timurids do not appear to be anywhere, which is not a good sign for halting the Ottomans where they are. I do believe the Ottomans will probably expand to here and then start trying to colonise throughout the islands around myself, which will be quite an issue, I do imagine. They are one of the nations I am rather worried about because their military is pretty good. It's a bit rubbish in the later stages of the game, but it's no Prussia. But Japan isn't that strong itself. Japan does have great discipline, decent morale, which does mean it can go toe to toe with most of the nations like Russia, which will end up on its doorstep. But that's still not a fight I'd like to fight. Oh, Russia has actually been formed now as well. So Muscovy is now Russia, which is never a great thing. Great Britain has been formed as well. I am sort of glad to be ahead of both of those. It tells me I'm actually doing something alright for a change. Brunei, we are still building a spy network on. We are going to fabricate some more claims. And we now have a rather good reason to be going to war with them. We are going to move this army down here. So Brunei is going to be a difficult battle, but one which we'd prefer to win. The Bush's influence will increase by 12. Do you know what? You can have it, but it really didn't. Right, Japanese Indonesia is finally quite assembled. We're going to try and get on Pasai's bad side. Our admiral's died. Bloody hell, a 612. That is a very nice admiral indeed. That's going to move him there. Just to keep Sulu from moving its army out. We are going to go for the easy war goal straight away. And I think we're just going to move along and dump a troop as siege on each of these. Oh, for some reason. Ah, that's much better. Right, we'll move that to the capital fort. We'll move that there. We will hope that you do not give access. We'll gain the file legitimacy. There's no downsides is better than quite a few downsides. Not sure whether to just stack as much aggressive expansion as possible, or whether to actually try and fight this rather fair. Thai looks like they are starting to worry, which is good. We are going to start building a spy network on them. Cebu is next though, because that is the centre of the trade node that we are trying to currently take over. I think we'll just pay there because that seems a lot easier. What trade node does this belong to, and is it much wealthier? Malacca. It is much wealthier. It does also have a lot more provinces. Would be nice to eventually take it, I do think. We haven't actually put our merchant anywhere, so what is this trade node called? Philippines we will send to collect, as we will soon have a majority of the trade power. I think we are going to take the colonial range here because it's always nice. Our general has died yet again. Decent general yet again, a 243. With only 21 arms tradition. I mean, those guaranteed pips are really coming in handy. I'm not going to take any expensive advisors at the moment, even though we are getting to the point where we probably could be affording them. Yes, we definitely could be affording them. Sulu, I do think I'm going to have you... Well, we can stop building a spy network there. It's no longer required. I do think we are just going to ignore the fact that Sulu exists. Oh, that is quite a bit. Of money. And not a lot of war score. That is a lot of aggressive expansion though. But we'll take the coalition. We are probably going to see Brunei. Rebels at some point throughout this, because yes, there we go. Pasai, there is a chance that they will do. And they have. We're going to improve with them until they come out. Cebu has also joined this coalition. I am going to have to build a much larger army, I do believe. Nope, we will just rebuild another army. In Japan proper, once we've just built some more. Ooh, right, this could be bad. We do need to move our army straight away to protect ourselves from Pasai and to work to knock them out of the war. So as long as we knock... Ooh. No, it's Tondo. Tondo has declared the war. We need to knock Tondo out. So up here, move this army around here. We could do with building a lot more troops around here. There we go. We will recruit another leader here, and hopefully a decent one. It's an alright one. We'll go straight for Tondu's capital. Once we reunite with this, we'll take another go at this army. And I think we'll probably have a much better chance. But I'm pretty sure of it. This fleet cannot be just positioned like that. We'll take those extra ducats because that will allow us to build a army straight away here, which we will need to defend this area. Very nice separatists already on the rise. We do need to get that massive expansion down rather swiftly. Brunei is a war with who? Okay. We're at war with each other and me. That's great. You know what? We're going to call this, turn this into state, because I do think we will probably try and take some form of punishment from this coalition war. They are still on 46,000, which is a significant increase on my troops. I'm going to win this one, but soon their capital will be mine. If I was blockading the right side. I'm not sure where the port actually is here. Oh, it's in this. Oh, is it? No, it's here. There we go. Going to knock these out one by one. And it will be glorious. How many nations am I fighting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is quite a lot. I may as well cancel the production here. These cannons, because they're just going to be wiped out. Was a bit of a shit show to start. I'm going to have to boost stability. And I think I will... Oh! I was going to say create an army over here. I think I will do. I'll have to create a template though. This is my standard template. Is an odd number, I must admit. I'm just going to call it Warpath. I am going to need to borrow some money to be able to build this army. And it will actually have to happen because I need to free my nation as much as possible. Move over here, please. Let's wipe out as much as possible. Right, that is stat wiped. Now let's select the smaller of the armies to start sieging there. Larger of the armies to come around here and start besieging these. This is going to be quite a lengthy war. I can feel it. No, we can't afford to compensate you unless you're going to give us more money. Which you will. And we gain 1 mercantilism from it. I am going to demand some admin points though from that. We are going to need a 3rd general. I am really glad I noticed that. Which wouldn't have happened without my army being wiped. Naval force, modifier, and that's Diplo. Do we need any Diplo for anything? What is our war exhaustion like? Yes. It would be much better to use it on that at the moment. Can't currently allow Brunei to flee, so I'm going to head round to here and try and wipe them out. Ooh. It's now occupied. They cannot sign a separate peace. What would you want to do? And that would be a no. There's not a bloody chance. Can we get military support that we need for that? Lose 5 prestige. That takes up 70. 75, that's just a bit too high. I think we're going to have to... This may take a bit to figure out. I'm going to think about this between episodes, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.